Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and yes, today I am doing it again. It's another Temu haul, and nope, this was not gifted to me by Temu. I actually bought all this stuff on my own. So I had that beauty haul with the last video, so I decided I wanted to try more of the beauty stuff. So yes, we have a big bag of not only beauty. If I could get it out. Okay, not only beauty stuff, but I also have makeup because I wanted to try some of the makeup. So that's what we're doing today. And I am looking like a hot mess because I just come in. I have been outside planting more seeds, doing a little gardening this morning. And so my hands are going to look like total shit. I'm going to warn you now because I'm going to put the camera down on the table so y'all can see the stuff a little bit better. I wanted to warn you, this ain't looking very good. So, and neither are these claws. So, I just wanted to warn you. So, yeah, we're going to jump into this haul right now. I had to do this video again. So, I got some of the stuff out and realized I didn't push record. Yeah, that show you what kind of a Monday it is. But anyways, I'm going to show you some of the non-beauty kind of items. So I had to get me a few more sewing supplies. So this is a thing of chalk. And I don't know how to exactly get it open.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Somehow this opens. I can't get it open. I guess I'm just going to pry it apart. Oh, there's tape on it. No wonder I can't get it open. Anyways, yeah, this is chalk. So, it, you know, to line your seams or whatever you need to do. I was needing some of that to make marks. And, yeah, this was super duper cheap. If I could find all the links, if they're not discontinued, they will be down below. They're not affiliate or nothing. They're just to help you guys find the stuff. Or I will try to find something that's comparable to this I got. So I need more straight pins. So I got another box of straight pins. These were under 70 cents for 100 of them. And you can't beat a deal like that. So I got another box of those. I can't stop sneezing. But anyways, so in a few months, I'll be going on a trip with my bestie out of town. And I needed some travel stuff. So I got me some travel stuff. So the first thing I got was this little container of dental floss picks. I always use these. It's almost like a habit. I have to have them. So, plus when I'm just out and about, it'd be nice. Like I said, I could store these in like my bag. So like I said, I'm so worried that something's going to be in between my teeth, and I won't have nothing to get rid of it. So, I think that these came with like 10. It wasn't a whole lot. Like I said, I just mostly got it for the case, and I can just refill it. So, and like I said, that'd be nice to travel with, and won't have to worry about being all over the place. The next thing I got was something for all of my medication. I needed a new box. My box was like shot. So, it has all these little compartments. It'll be plenty of room for the days I'll be gone. So, got that. And all this stuff was under $1. Except for this. This was not under $1, but this was under $2. When I got it. So if you're like me, I could grow hair within an hour like on my legs. And so I wanted to make sure I had a razor with me because it will be like kind of in the summertime and I'll be wearing my shorts or my dresses or whatever. So I got to have something to make sure that my legs are taken care of. And instead of packing my razor and everything, I thought, why don't I just buy a new razor that comes with a case and it'd be much easier to carry. So, got that. Then the last thing I got is a toothbrush. I know you could pack your own toothbrush, but I thought this would be a lot easier to pack or be a lot smaller to pack. And it comes in its own little travel case. And then when I'm done with it, if I don't like it, I can just toss it because this thing was like 80 cents. So this is some of my travel items I got, like I said, for the trip. Can't wait to go. It's going to be so much fun. I haven't been on a trip in years. So, you know me, I had to get another set of lashes. These are actually the lashes that I use, like on a regular. Well, I thought that they were. They're not actually the same. the ones I actually usually get from them are a little shorter than this. These are actually a little longer, so I always get a half lash. But these are a little longer, so for me, they'd always be a full lash, which kind of sucks. Like I said, I'm about out of my half lashes that I like getting, and like I said, it's the exact same ones I've always ordered in the past, and I get something totally different. I haven't checked to see if, like, there's a number on it. I need to see if my other ones are the same. I don't know, but anyways, I got more lashes. So I tried another brush set. I decided I wanted to order another one. This one was a little bit more expensive than the last brush set, and you can actually tell there is a difference. These were $5, or almost $6 really for the set. Of course, it's red. They're really pretty. These are shorter. They are shorter than most of my brushes that I have in my arsenal. So these will actually be good for when I do travel, because like I said, these are a lot shorter than my brushes that I have. And the quality of these is a lot better. A little bit bigger of a powder brush, but still ain't like the size I really want. But everything is going to work good. Yeah, this set isn't bad. The only thing I don't like this angle brush. It's just too thick, because I wanted a good angle brush to take with me for my eyebrows. Because I like to put a powder over my brows after I draw them out. And this is just a little too thick. So I'll still have to pack my regular brush with me. But other than that, these are really good and really pretty. Because like, I like red. So I would definitely say if you're going to get a set of brushes from Temu, go ahead and fork out a few more dollars and get a better quality brush. Like, these are not shedding. They're cut perfect. There's no like jaggedy lines. They all feel really good. Yeah, these are just a better brush all around. So yeah, definitely fork out the money for these. And I have used these. That's why they are a little dirty. So I wanted to see, you know, what they're like. So yeah, they work. They're good. I have had this stuff now for about a week, and I have been testing out the makeup, so that's kind of why stuff's open, or you see it looks like it's used, because I have been testing out this stuff just to make sure. So I'll go to the first boring thing, I guess we'll call it. This is an eyebrow pen, or pencil, actually, not a pen. And the color's deceiving. It looks like it's going to be blonde or something, but it's not. It's actually, oh, it does come with a spoolie. There's your spoolie. But it's actually a kind of an ashy dark brown, almost black. Let's see. It does kind of go on waxy. You kind of have to push a little bit to get the product out. Once it comes out, it's good. And it is one of those weird, like, triangle-y point. I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but it's at the triangle point. I know you know what I'm talking about. But this was like 79 cents. And I'm thinking from now on, I'm going to start getting my eyebrow pens from Temu. Because now, this does not last as good as my L'Oreal one. There's a L'Oreal one that I absolutely love, and it's waterproof. This is not waterproof. I think it said in the description that it was, but this is not. It does not last near as long as my L'Oreal. But for days, like, if I'm just around the house, or if I'm just doing a quick errand, I'm going to go this route and use these. Now, if I got something all day that I want to make sure that nothing moves, then I'll use my L'Oreal one. But like I said, for just quick makeup looks, or if I'm just doing videos around the house or whatever, I think this is the way to go. I would definitely, like I said, this is the one I got. If they still have it, I will link it down below. Definitely go and get one of these, especially if you're not like me, because I have to completely fill my eyebrow because I shave most of mine off, so I have to reshape and re-add. So if you're not have to do that, you just have to do your hair, you know, just kind of fill in your natural hair. These would be absolutely perfect. It'd be way cheaper than anything you would get at the store or anywhere else. Alright, so the next thing I got is this lip product. And I think that most of these are Korean. I'm not 100% for sure. I know that some of them are a Korean brand. But this is the brand here. I don't know if you can see it. Dim Show. That's exactly what it says. Dim Show. There we go. Dim Show. But this is a marker. It's a marker lipstick is what it is. Or it's one of those ink lipsticks. I just pulled out one for my favorites, my lip favorites that I got from Ardell. So when I see this, I'm like, I wanted to try it. And it's a berry color. It's not really red, but it's not really, you know, true pink berry. I don't have many complaints about this. My Ardell one lasts longer. This goes on more pigmented than the Ardell one I have. But last time I think is pretty much the same. They both last about the same time. They do stain. You won't have this complete like opaque color here you're seeing. After a while it will fade down and you will have a pink color on your lips after a while. Like at the end of the day, I had a pink color to my lips. Like I said, I have oh, it's a water lip tint pen. There we go. That's what it says on the back. I don't have really no complaints with this. Like I said, it's nice for if I just want something really quick on, if I'm doing a video, or maybe my lips are just too dry for matte lipsticks, then these work out really good because you could throw on like a lip gloss or something over the top of these once they're dried down. So once they're dry, they ain't going nowhere, and this will stay my hand. I can tell you that. I had it on my arm over here for like 4 days afterwards. But on the lips, it doesn't last as long. But I think it's because you're eating the oil and the food, you know, all that. It will eventually wear it off. But yeah. Oh. See, you can see that comes off that brow pen. So that's not waterproof. But like I said, if you just want something really quick, that works good. But anyways, yeah, this is good. This was around $1. It might have been $1.09, $1.10, somewhere like that. I'm going to see if they have different colors. You know me, I would rather have something really dark, vampy kind of colors, reds. So I'm going to see if they have more, and I'm going to grab me a few more since I do know it's like the Ardell one, and I do like it, and it did like give me no irritation or nothing. So yeah. Now we're going to this, I'm going to call it a ColourPop dupe because it looks like the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. And it's exactly the texture of it too. And I don't know why I got it because I didn't personally care for the ColourPop. I mean, they're pretty, but after a while they dried up on me. But this is exactly that same moussey texture as the Super Shocks. Just 3 times less because this was like a $1.12 or something. It was super cheap. What is it called? Jaded is the brand. And it doesn't say the color. But it was like the lightest color that they have. And it's like a kind of a champagne, maybe a beige champagne. But if you just want something really quick, or maybe if you never had the Super Shocks and you don't want to invest the however much they are now, just get one of these for $1 and see if you like it. Because another thing with the Super Shocks, some of them did this to me and some didn't. It was weird. I guess whatever formulation. And I haven't tried this one yet on my lids, but since I do have kind of a hooded eye, some of the Super Shocks wouldn't completely dry and they would stay this creamy texture. They wouldn't like go to powder or anything. And they would gather up in the creases of my eye and they would move around. And so like I said, I don't know 100% for this. I have not tried this yet other than just swatching it, see what it was like. So that's something else too to keep in mind. That's why I usually try to stay away from any liquidy eye products like the liquid eyeshadows or the cream eyeshadows, or because they just won't stay put on my lids because of my hooded eye. So yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and try this out. If nothing else, I think it'd be a pretty highlighter. If I wanted like a wet looking highlighter, I think it'd be pretty for that. We got another, I think this is technically an eyeshadow, I think, or maybe it was labeled a highlighter. I'm not for sure. It comes in this little box. I have no clue what the brand is. However that is done. But it does, I mean, it's a decent little case that it comes in. And this was around $1. And I think they did have it mentioned as a highlighter, but it did have a, and I just now took it off, that shiny top. You know how they coat the tops of some highlighters to make them look really shiny, but then when you get past that first layer, it just goes like that, and that's what's happened here. So it's basically just a white eyeshadow. I mean, you can use it as a highlighter, but I think for me, it'll be more of maybe an inner corner highlight for my eye, or using it as an eyeshadow. Because for me, it's more pearlized than it is like a highlighter. This one over here is more of a highlighter than this one. So, and that's what I was wondering, because it was showing so glittery. I was wondering if that was a, you know, the top layer fooling you kind of thing. And sure enough, it was. So if you really want that glittery look from it, you're not going to get it, because it's just on that top layer. So buyer beware on that one. And I did get this. This is super cute. This is a little, it's duping the Benefit. Their little blushes is what it's duping. So it's a blush. And it's Miss Lin's. I have seen this brand before. I think that this could be the Korean brand. Or could be a Korean brand. I'm not 100% for sure. But I have seen this brand before on Amazon and other places. So, like I said, I thought that was really cute. I don't remember what color it was. Yeah, I think the color was here on the tab that I pulled off. But it does come with a mirror. It is pretty buttery, soft, which surprised me. I figured it was going to be chalky. And it's more of like a clay brown kind of color. It lasts a really good time. I wore this Saturday for the event that I went to, and it lasted all day. So I have used it, like I said, a couple of times just to test it out. And I think I'm going to order me a few more of these, because they had different colors. They also have a couple of different colors of bronzer in these. I think I am going to order these. Now, this was around $2-something, $2.30, somewhere in there. So, but yeah, I'm going to order some more, I think. Now, this is another cute not bronzer. This is a blush. There's the name of it. It's giving me like the Japan kawaii vibes, because it has that little dog on him. I don't know if you can see him. Or a cat, or whatever it is. Oh, I guess it's a cat, because it says milk breath, meow meow blush. That's it up there at the top. So this is a nice package. This is a kind of a thicker acrylic package. Oh, and there he is on the back too. So this blush here is kind of almost the same color as this other one. A little bit more of a peacher toned. So for me, it's more of a nude toned blush. That's the thing about, I will warn you now, with a lot of the Temu makeup, a lot of it is based Korean, Japan, we'll just say the Asian countries. And if you watched Asian makeup, a lot of it is not pigmented like ours. They don't do a lot of pigment. Their makeup does look more natural. So that's why we're getting a lot of these lighter, natural looking colors. And so I will just warn you, if you're a pigmentation whore like I am, and you love your pigmentation, a lot of this stuff is not going to give you that pigmentation that you're either used to or we want, especially like in the eyeshadows for sure. The eyeshadows are going to be, I say that now, but I've got a couple of eyeshadow palettes in here that are really good. But I just wanted to warn you about that. And that's what it's kind of looking like. Since this is Korean, Japan, whatever based, they're not going to be as vivid. Now, the blushes are pretty vivid. I did use this one a couple of times last week, and it was really good too. It it didn't last as long as this one did, but it still did the job and it still was there at the end of the day, but this one just held up a lot better. But Q Factor, this one's for Q Factor. Okay, so this is called Miss Beauty. This is a highlighter, or was labeled a highlighter. Looks like that. And this one is the highlighter that I have been wearing. This is actually a highlighter. It does have shimmer and kind of glitter to it, so if you don't like that, you're not gonna probably appreciate this one. But where is it? There it is. This one is a lot better of a highlighter than this one is, for the face anyways. It just looks more of a highlighter. Now this is more of a like white, stark white highlighter. I don't personally, unless I'm doing a look that I want that stark white. Where is it? I can't get the light to hit it, but there we go. If you want that stark white, this would be perfect. But I thought it was going to be more of a champagne, unless I just got sent the wrong color. But this is 01 is the color. This was under $2. Most of the stuff was under $2 except for these two blushes. They were a little over $2. Now this is really cool, and I really want more of these now that I got my hand on this one. So as you can see, that's the brand of it and what it is. So this is a Chameleon eyeshadow. And I don't know if I will get the camera to pick up the colors of it. But this is a really nice acrylic case that it comes in. Really thick. You can see how thick it is. And it says Chameleon eyeshadow, and this is the color 07. These are, I mean, they're not pricey, but they are. Like, I got this one for $1.79, and it was the only one that was on clearance. But I just wanted to grab it just to see what it's like before I, committed to ordering any more of them, since it was on sale. So I don't know if you can see. But this has a shift of the bronze to green to gold. It is super buttery, soft feeling. I said it's really pretty. So I think you're seeing green and gold, and I'm looking at it, I'm seeing that bronze copper kind of look. There's that copper. And then we get the gold and the green shift to it. It's really, really pretty. Like I said, I want to get the other colors. They had, there was at least 9 or 10 different colors, different color variations to these. So now that I know that these are good, I'm definitely going to get them. And they're all over the place. I just got them from this one seller because, like I said, they had this shade on sale. But yeah, definitely if you're wanting the Chameleon shadows, it applies. Oh, it doesn't apply well with the brush. I'll tell you that already. It does a lot better with your hand. So just do it with your hand. Just put it on your lid, wherever you want to put it. If you want to blend it out, around your crease or whatever, you can. But for me, I just applied it to my lid, and it stayed perfect all day. It stayed there, stayed put, didn't move, kind of thing. So really good. Now I've got 3 eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to start off with probably my least favorite. Who is this by? It says by Coco Urban. You can see right there, it says Coco Urban. Don't know the name of the palette. Right there. And just a cupcake. It's cute. It's a cute cupcake. So these are more brighter kind of color. Well, not really bright. I don't know why I call this bright. I guess because of that blue is making it bright, kind of bright. But this is not a bad palette. It's not the best palette that I've got, but it's not bad. I've had way worse than this from like Makeup Revolution and stuff. I can tell you that. But let's watch a couple of the colors. Let's do. We got a copper. And I'll do this one. This is a matte. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. So these guys here are mattes. The rest of these are a shimmery, kind of in between satin and shimmer kind of colors. So let me see. I'll put them here. They're almost the foil. And then that's the matte. Like I said, the mattes are a lot lighter. So the mattes would have to be built up some. I don't know if you can see. But the foils are really good on this. Let's see. This is a glitter. I'm not touching the glitter. I know what glitter all over me. But that's a pressed glitter is what that is. Let's do this one. They don't feel as buttery as like some palettes I have. But they don't feel dry either. That's a really pretty pink. So this isn't a bad palette. Once again, these are just like that other one. To get this kind of rich pigmentation and that shimmer and stuff, you're going to have to use your finger or even maybe a wet brush. But just a dry brush is not going to pick these up because they are kind of not moussey, not wet, but they have that just that texture. Now the mattes picked up just fine with the brush. They were fine. But yeah, any of these, you're going to have to probably do a finger application or a sponge applicator tip kind of thing or something. But for, what was this, almost $3 for this little palette, I don't think is that bad of a price. So this palette here really surprised me, and it isn't, you can already see what it's duping. This is called the Naughty Nudes from Lucky Devil, and it's in an acrylic case. Now this one, I cannot find it all, period. I guess just as soon as I ordered it, it sold out, and it says it's discontinued. Won't even let me pull up the thing for it, because I didn't even remember what palette I did order, because like I said, I couldn't even pull up, like I said, the page for it, nothing. And when I got it, I was quite surprised, and there is a mirror right there, a big mirror, but I was quite surprised that it is looking kind of like that Huda Beauty one. So, and I wanted that one really bad, but I just couldn't see paying that much for it. But this one is really pretty. And like I said, I even looked for more Lucky Devil makeup, and I couldn't find no listings for anything Lucky Devil or anything. So, and there's the back of it. Let it know. But I will tell you, this here is crap. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. But it's crap. It's just a bunch of little beads, and I think it had a gel inside of it at one point, and the gel's dried up. So this one, like I said, is just garbage. And it even goes on like garbage. It's just really stupid. But the rest of it is good. Like, these are really weird shadows here. They're kind of a chameleon duochrome shadow with those swirls in it. So, now these are more of a satiny. They're not as wet looking as that other palette. So, is this one? Yeah, this one is a brown to a green, coppery shift kind of color to it. There we go. Let me see. Let me get a matte. There's kind of a matte color. I thought it was brown, but that's actually coming off more kind of a bricky red, kind of burgundy color. And let's see. Let's get this one. I don't think oh, that one feels really nice. Yeah. Like I said, I like this. This is up my color alley. I like the color to it. Now that one, I got way too much on there, so it was a little bit powdery coming out. I like that color. This is, like I said, I wish I could point this out to you all, but I can't find nothing on it. There is another dupe palette. It's not exactly like this one, and it doesn't say Naughty. I can't remember what it says, but this says Naughty Nude. But it has about the same color scheme. But like I said, I don't know if it's the same formula or anything. And I used this one in combination with the other one I'm about to show you for Saturday, and it worked perfect. It lasted the whole day. So this is my last palette, and this is from Beauty Glazed. This is the Mysterious palette. It's gonna be another dupe for Huda Beauty, by the way. This is the, what is it, the Mercury Retrograde? Was that the palette? I can't remember, but back in the day when I first started like doing YouTube and really getting into makeup more, I really did like the Beauty Glazed brand, and when I see that it was on Temu, I'm like, I want to get another palette of it. So I don't know if I have any Beauty Glazed stuff left. I'm not for sure. But anyways, like I said, I remember liking it back in the day. And it is a legitimate brand. And this is legitimate because it came from their actual site kind of thing. So, yeah. I did use some of this for the eyeshadow look on Saturday. And like I used this color here. This was a nice kind of rosy transition. But for what I can remember, and it is very true for Beauty Glaze, these are super soft, by the way. So a little bit of that will go a long way because it's so soft. But, matter of fact, I kind of dug into the pan there just now a little too hard. But, yeah, they're super pigmented. They're super soft. Hey, look at that shine. It's just so pretty, and I'm a complete mess. What color y'all want next? I think y'all are saying this pink. Okay, we'll do the pink. Like I said, I was just barely trying to get into it. I was still getting quite a bit of kick up. But super, super pretty. I want to do one more. Let's wipe that one off. I want to do this one here. This is a matte kind of teal color. But anyways, yes, I now remember why I liked Beauty Glaze. Because like I said, I forgot, you know, how pigmented they are. This palette, I think this one was $7. $7 or $6. I think this was the most expensive palette. But it's well worth it, I think. If you want something with a lot of pigmentation to it, and it does really well, this one's really good. Also, another word of advice, these shadows, you'll have to use your finger or a sponge applicator or something to get them on your eyes if you want that intensity. Yeah, they had several different other Beauty Glaze makeup stuff and different eyeshadow palettes. I just wanted this one because I don't think I have this kind of color scheme in my makeup arsenal. So, but they had like one that was all rainbowed, and there was even one that was like book style where you could like flip the different pages and it had different like color themes to it. Now those were like I think $10 or above for it, but I think it's worth it if you don't have a lot of colored makeup or whatever in your collection. You want something affordable that is going to give a nice pigmentation payoff. I think that the Beauty Glaze is the way to go. And so far, Temu has been the cheaper option when it comes to the Beauty Glaze, at least from what I can see. As I said, there's a lot of other websites that do sell Beauty Glazed. I know Amazon does. Used to that Shop Cherry used to sell Beauty Glazed. Also, Beauty Glazed does have their own website that you can go buy from too. So, yep. But anyways, this was my makeup haul. Now I'm a complete mess. And I'm getting makeup everywhere. All over my blanket. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Like I said, now I'm more intrigued to try more of the Temu makeup. Now that I see, you know, it actually ain't that bad. Look at that. That still was the one that was left over from swatching it over here. It's still coming off on my hands. This is awesome palette. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Love y'all. Bye.